Hey, YouTube world, and a good happy morning to you this Tuesday, February the 4th. It is 9:57 in my world. As you all know, that's right, I can be found all over the web. You guessed it, I sure can. Today, I want to talk about the dumbing down of our society. And why is it we cater to these kids today, and why is it we don't require much of anything of them? It's like, you got up this morning, oh, here's a trophy. You showed up, here's a trophy. It's like, the fuck? You got a participation trophy because you remembered to breathe through the night. You know, what I don't get is people are preparing for doomsday, and people are preparing for the end of the world and the rapture and the apocalypse and oh God, who knows, you know. They're preparing for the meteorite, and you know, everybody wants to impeach Donald Trump, and it's like, again, the literal dumbing down of our society. It's like, oh, I don't like Donald Trump, let's impeach him. It's not illegal. He didn't do anything illegal because you don't like him. So yeah, a whole bunch of people show up going, we don't like him, and I can bring in 500 more people that will verify I don't like him. Okay, who cares? What crime did he commit? They have yet to really touch on that one. But I mean, even beyond that, this whole No Child Left Behind crap, oh God forbid. Little Johnny can't flip and read, but we're not going to hold him back in the 3rd grade, because that wouldn't be socially acceptable. We don't want little Johnny's friends making fun of him. Oh no, that would be horrible. That would be, it would just mess with his psyche. I mean, let's not give a shit that little Johnny can't read and he doesn't know that 1 + 1 is 2. We're more worried about his psyche than
Wake Jason.
Alexa, stop. We're more worried about messing with his psyche than educating him. So most definitely, let's keep passing him and keep passing him and keep passing him until one day little Johnny's in high school and he graduates high school, because, you know, that's what they do. They keep cranking out these damn kids who can't read, can't write, can't function in an everyday society. And so then it becomes mine and your problem, because now we're literally dealing with kids who can't fill out job applications, who more and more depend on Siri and their dot for everything. And these kids literally cannot function in a functioning world. Did you know we are now to a point with our commercials that majority of the commercials are so dumbed down? I literally have to, like, don't even get a half of them, because there's no communication. They're just pictures and drawings and stupid bullshit. I mean, Eminem has one where it's got 3 of them stuck in a chocolate bar. And the one's going, I hear voices and I feel like I'm stuck at a therapist's office. You know, I guess needing a chocolate bar would send you to therapy. I mean, I don't know. I just truly don't get the level of dumbing down in our society that's going on. And I'm not waiting for the end of the world. I'm not waiting for doomsday. I'm not waiting for the comet. I'm not waiting for the spaceship. Maybe something like the rapture. Apparently the coronavirus, or however you say it, you know, we are a decaying society. We are really just a society that went from being a highly educated, highly intelligent, highly functioning society to now we embrace human beings dressed as clowns. We embrace human beings acting like morons. We embrace all kinds of shit, you know. I mean, we would rather embrace it and make it some kind of new normal than challenge it and correct it, or challenge it and ignore it, you know. But it is what it is. We are now basically just dumbing down everything. Did you know in the public schools they do not teach cursive anymore? Does anybody even remember it? Does anybody even know what I'm talking about? I mean, anybody, you know, that's over 10, over 20, do you know what I'm talking about? Anybody over the age of 20, do you know what I'm talking about when I say cursive? You know, I mean, do they even teach the Pledge of Allegiance in school anymore? Like I said, like I've told y'all before, I don't have a horse in that barn. So, you know, not having in years, I've homeschooled my kids for, I've been homeschooling for 20 years, damn near. You know, because my kids range from all different ages. But it just amazes me that the level of stupidity, the level of dumbing down of our society, the level of just outright ignorance that we will accept as a whole in our society. And I tell you why I'm not waiting for the end of the world. I tell you why I'm not waiting for doomsday and the comet and the frickin' spaceship and all that other crap. You wanna know why? Because we're totally gonna be wiped out by China, you dumbasses. And they're just sitting back waiting, because I mean, we're not even gonna be intelligent enough to see the stormtroopers coming. Because, and everybody's, oh, I got my gun. Well, good for you, Hillbilly Bob. You got your fucking gun, but you know, what good's that gonna do when they literally have 150 stormtroopers per house, you know? And y'all are too stupid to see it coming, because half of you don't watch the news. You're not interested. You don't care. You don't want to be educated. You don't want to be informed. The other half of you are so busy putting down what you see. Oh, fuck a Trump. Fuck a this. Fuck a that. Yeah, I mean, seriously. You know, if you had an intelligent thought, it'd scare you. I mean, seriously. I mean, the things we used to watch as kids, they don't even make them anymore. It's like, what the hell? I used to watch Bill Nye, the Science Guy. I used to watch things like It's Just a Bill, where they talked about turning Bill, Bill. They talked about making bills in the White House. I used to watch shows on nutrition where And I'm so old, I can't remember the guy's name, but anyways, he wore a nutrition suit and he talked about the different values of food and things like that, and vegetables and fruits. And, you know, we don't teach our kids that shit nowadays. We just plop crap in front of them, and that has a lot to do with it. I mean, you might think I'm bullying, but, you know, what you put in your body, and the old saying, you are what you eat. Well, what you fuel, if you're fueling your body with bullshit, then there you go. But it really is sad that we don't want people migrating to our country, but the sad truth is we're dependent on them. We are depending on the Mexicans to come over here and be happy to work for little to no money. We're depending on the Japanese to come over here and open up restaurants and become doctors and nurses. We are depending on, you know, all these different races of people to come over here and save us. And the sad part is they're getting ahead and we're not. I mean, these people will literally come from these other countries and, oh, they stole my job. Motherfucker, they ain't steal your shit because you weren't even trying to get it. You were over there waiting on your welfare, waiting on your food stamps, waiting on your government cheese while they were out working. And you're going to try to explain to me how they stole your shit. They ain't steal your shit. They were just willing to work for it. But, you know, that happens when you're an intelligent human being that can comprehend what you read and what you write and what you see going on around you. And when you literally can't because you're a non-functioning shell of a person, because the society has been so brainwashed by these public schools and these public institutes that you truly don't even know. You truly have no idea what's going on. And all you see is what's in the media, and all you hear is what these brainwashing institutes are teaching your kids. And you're all too happy to send your kids to these places because it literally gives you 8 hours a day where you don't have to be bothered with your own kids. I've never seen people in my life who are more happy to send their kids off to these institutes because, it's an 8-hour break. Yay for my own fucking kids. The ones I laid down, had sex to get, and then shit out into the world. I need a break from them. Oh my God, I need a break. I can't handle them. But yet you keep shitting them out. Most of you can't handle the first one, but you have more than one. And again, a dumbed down society. You know, we want to blame everyone, and that's the thing, because we're now being allowed to blame everyone. Oh, it's mommy's fault. Oh, it's my teacher's fault. Oh, I have ADHD. Oh, I'm dyslexic. Oh, I have this issue and I have that issue and I'm depressed and I'm anxious and I'm gay and I'm transgender and I'm a phobia and I'm a phobophoba and I'm a fuck you. Oh my God, that's a phobia too. Yeah, it's like, people, are you kidding me? If we dumb down our society anymore, we're going to be a bunch of babbling fucking idiots, and we ain't far from that. We ain't far from it. I mean, seriously, we're just not far from, you know, anytime we've got kids walking around that can't spell their own name, you know, and we've got parents who are overexcited, like, woohoo, school is starting up again, oh my gosh, I can't wait, huh? Little Johnny's gonna be gone for 8 hours a day. The fuck? You know, it's like, people will throw a party because they're excited about getting rid of their own children. And then, here's what I don't get. You're excited about sending your child to this brainwashing institute, and they come home with literal bullshit that they're being taught at these schools. Or they don't come home at all because they were shot in some school shooting massacre. And, oh my God, now little Johnny's dead and gone forever. But hey, I mean, wait a minute. You were excited to send him there. These places aren't safe for your children anymore. And they're not really being taught a whole lot anymore. And yet, because it's free daycare and a break for you, you're all excited to send your child off to a place who you don't know what religiously they'll be teaching them. You don't know what academically they'll be teaching them. You don't know what morally they're going to be teaching them. The school itself is not safe because it could be the next schoolyard massacre site. And yet, and I'm not saying teach your children to be horrified to walk out the front door, but at the same time, these are the places that you are all excited to send your kids off to. And it's like, so you could get that 8-hour-a-day break, and then you cry on the weekends because they got to be home on the weekends, or you cry because they got to be home during the summer, but they're your kids, your responsibility, yours. But you'll get pissed off, you know, when you get pissed off when your child can't read. You get pissed off when your child can't write. You get pissed off when your child is really just a flipping tard. But you ain't gonna take the time to help them with their homework because you're so tired. I mean, oh my God, you're so tired because you had to work. Yeah, okay. You know, what'd you do? Work on that bowl of popcorn on the couch while you watch Maury all day? I mean, you know, we live truly in a dumbed down society that is doing nothing but teaching their kids to be dumbed down. And most parents feel like, well, if it's not taught at school, I'm not going to teach it at home. What morons. You know, every child should know the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, whether they do it at school anymore or not. Every child should know how to write their name. Oh, excuse me. Every child should know how to write something in cursive, you know, and you should teach your children to be more mature and just more functioning in society, because I tell you what, we're more in danger of having another country come in and take us over because of our stupidity and lack of education than we are of some doomsday bullshit comet or some alien probe or some fucking whatever, you know. I mean, again, the rapture could be a true possibility, but even that is, I don't know, you know, it's it really is just sad, the level of stupidity that's going on in the world today from the generation under me on down, and the fact that they're passing it down to their children, and the fact that, you know, people think that it's okay to stomp on the flag, and it's okay to make a mockery of a president, and that it's okay to waste the amount of food that they'll waste, and it's okay to not feed a child in school because they didn't pay. Oh my God, you know, it totally amazes me, the things that idiotic people will embrace and idiotic people will accept and be okay with. And, you know, it just speaks to the level of immaturity. It just speaks to the level of non-understanding. It just speaks to the level of non-comprehension. I mean, you would rather embrace not feeding a child in school, and you would rather embrace not teaching them the national anthem and not teaching them the Pledge of Allegiance, and you would rather embrace them not learning cursive, and then you're going to embrace this new math. What the hell? You got that board that you had to come up with some stupid ass new math, but you couldn't teach cursive, you couldn't teach the national anthem, you couldn't teach, you know, you're okay with that kid not having a lunch. I mean, it's just amazing to me, the ignorance, the level of ignorance, the level of stupidity that our society will embrace today. And I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, it's gotten to the point where people don't even read the instructions on how to put something together anymore. They're too busy. They're too busy looking for a picture, or they're too busy looking for a YouTube video. I mean, don't read the instructions. We can find out how some idiots on YouTube telling us how to do this. Or we can find a picture book on how to do this, because God forbid you read it. But anyway, I'm going to get up from here, because I could talk on this all day, but it's depressing. Because the society around me is truly low grading itself, and it's just sad. I mean, I watch these kids get on the school bus down the street from me and go off to school, and then there's a school right behind me. It's an elementary. And I think on these innocent children going over there to be brainwashed with bullshit and stupidity. And this is all they'll ever be taught, and this is all they'll ever be told. And they'll grow up just like every other generation, you know, stupider than the next. So anyway, I'm all over the web, guys. Feel free to look me up. I'm doing projects, I'm doing pictures, I'm doing all kinds of things. So go on over there and look me up, guys, and have a great rest of the day.